We're descended from John and Mary Walsh, immigrants from Ireland. Unfortunately, I've never been able to determine where they came from in Ireland. The names are so common that if you would computer the name John Walsh, you'd get out thousands and thousands of responses. So I've tried, but I haven't been able to find it. For some reason, well, obviously the reason they left Ireland was because of the potato famine. In 1847, there was a severe loss. There's severe potato famine. A blight hit the potatoes and destroyed them. They looked beautiful one day, and then the next day they'd rot, and the tubes would rot. And they were raising one variety, so it went through the whole thing and ruined everything. And at the time, Ireland was occupied by England. The English might say owned, but I think occupied is more accurate. So they took everything else. The only thing they left the Irish were the potatoes. And when they failed, they didn't have anything. So many of them starved to death. And those who could left, came to America, Canada, or to the United States if they had the money to get out of there. So John and Mary Walsh left Ireland. As far as I can tell, they were married in Ireland, because I could find no record in Illinois of them getting married. They came to Galena, Illinois, and for some reason there are a lot of Irish people came to Galena, Illinois, and worked in the lead mines, which was miserable work. I was there a few years ago. They have a place where you can, it's covered with glass, but you can see an open pit, and there's a light down at the bottom of the pit where the miners worked. There was no OSHA in those days. So it had to be very difficult, miserable work. Their first child was born there in May of 1856. That was John Walsh Jr., Uncle Jack.